All right, hi everyone. I'm here with
Matt Gellert.
and we're here at the Indoor AgCon 2025 event here in Las Vegas, and we're really excited about everybody being here and coming together today. And I linked up, found Matt here, and Matt, can you describe a little bit about what you do?
Yeah, sure. I'm an independent consultant. I specialize in CEA systems engineering. So I help clients through at any stage in development of farming systems or farms entirely, from design to prototyping, testing to full-scale deployments and supporting ongoing operations.
Excellent, excellent. Can you describe maybe some challenges that you see out there in existing systems and where you think there's opportunity for improvement?
There's definitely a lot of information arbitrage. There's information that's not accurate, particularly advertised by people selling equipment, because even and maybe not with poor intentions, but because not one solution does not necessarily work out the same for everybody, and there's a lot to do with operational experience, and so that's definitely a challenge.
All right, could you give, for some of those folks out here that might be thinking about building a system, could you give one piece of advice for them maybe from your learning so far in your career?
If you haven't done it before, I would recommend working with somebody who has, or just getting started. There's nothing that substitutes hands-on experience, and you can get that in a couple ways. You can get it yourself, or you can work with somebody who's already done it. And I think that's one of the biggest values that I provide. Is I've gone through all the steps of developing farms. I've realized my mistakes and done it again, and I've done that process multiple times. And so you got to get the experience one way or another. You either get it yourself or you get it from somebody else.
Yeah, I like that. Can you talk a little bit about how you landed in this industry and what got you excited about being a part of the CEA world?
Yeah, absolutely. My advisor at school was very prominent in the aquaculture space, Professor Michael Timmons, and so I worked with him on a project where we designed an aquaponics facility that would provide financial independence for an orphanage in Chile. So I got really broad exposure to the engineering challenges, the multidisciplinary nature of CEA, but also the social impact. And I fell in love. And I'm from a rural area in upstate New York, and I love nature. And so this was a way to satisfy my curiosities about engineering and nature and kind of bring everything together.
Great, I love that. Now, can you tell me what you think the next couple of years looks like for the industry? I know that you're working on some pretty exciting projects outside of leafy greens and some other crops that may not need as much light as other crops. Can you talk a little bit about where you see kind of the future of the indoor agriculture industry?
Yeah, I definitely think you're going to continue to see small to medium-sized operations producing super premium products. One of my clients, Kai Foods, is working on wasabi, and I think that there are a lot of niche markets like that that might not appeal to the same investor groups that were previously looking at CEA and vertical farming, but that are going to be very, very profitable small businesses and might have the opportunity to scale. So I think super premium will continue to grow and then trickle down to more commodity products as the technology gets cheaper. But in the next few years, I think there's going to be this focus on profitability is going to steer people to super premium and markets that they have a lot of control in and smaller farms.
Awesome, awesome. Well, appreciate it, Matt. Thank you for your time today, and I hope you have a great show.
Yeah, likewise.